Hi everyone, it's me Ryan, and welcome to my shout out and Q&A. So let's begin. So first question, let's see who it is. I think my next airport is probably going to be either Belfast International or Belfast City because I'm almost done with them. I've still got several that I need to do. So Belfast City or Belfast International, that's the next one. Oh, now that's a hard one because I've got several. I would say Emirates. Second to that one is Qatar Airways. Third, PIA. Fourth, United. And there's several more, but it would take me a long time to list them all. But Emirates is definitely my number one, just because of the A380. So Emirates. The best airline at Brum. Um, I haven't flown on any of these airlines, so I can't say. I'm just basing this off what I've heard of people who've flown there on these airlines and people who've worked actually on them at the airport. They would say again either Emirates or Qatar Airways, either one of the two. So I think it was because I live right under the flight path of Birmingham Airport. Plus, when I was a kid, my dad used to take me to Birmingham Airport back when British Airways used to be there. I kind of oddly remember the 111s very vaguely, but I remember them, and Britannia when they were still before they were Thomson. Um, so I decided to do videos because I just basically had nothing else to do. I would just sit in my room, just basically do nothing. So I decided to start making YouTube videos and going down to the airport because I thought I like planes. I might as well and see how this goes. And I love it. I love doing it. I love going to Birmingham Airport. I love going to Manchester, and I hope to do more airports as I go along. So yeah, that's why I like aviation. I love it. The most interesting thing. Ooh, now this one's a tricky one. Um, from the few years that I've been going there, my favourite would have to be the South Africa Airways Airbus A340 that diverted because of bad weather in at Heathrow. I still can't talk. Bad weather at Heathrow. Other than that, the Illusion 76, which came in I think last year when the inaugural Haiyan charters were coming in. Them are the two, one of my favourite planes that I've seen at the airport. There's been a couple of others, but them two top my list. Now, I really would love to fly on British Airways A380. I would like to go on the Emirates one as well, but British Airways is like the national carrier, and I would like to go on British Airways just to see what it's like, and I'd like to go on the A380 because it's the A380, you know. But yeah, that is my favorite airline and favorite aircraft. Like I said before, Emirates and Qatar are the best, but compared to the worst, same. I'm hearing off rumors. It's probably Pakistan International and the Romanian low-cost carrier Blue Air. Uh, Again, that's what I've heard from people who actually flown on board and who and ground staff who actually work on the airplanes. That's where I got it from. So Pakistan International and Blue Air. Like I said before, South Africa Airways Airbus A340 when it diverted into Birmingham this year. So that's my favourite. Hi! Okay, I'm just gonna answer the last part of this question. If I can bring any airline to Birmingham, now that one's a tricky one because I got more than one. Um, I would like to see possibly British Airways if they ever decide to like move out of London. They used to operate all over the country, then all of a sudden they just hid back to London, which meant other cities like Manchester and Birmingham and Newcastle and Liverpool struggle very, very much, especially when it came to industry internationally. Um, so I would like to bring back British Airways if they could ever. I doubt it. If not, I would like to see Virgin possibly coming into Birmingham, maybe with their A350s. Maybe third. I'd like to get a Chinese airline. I know we've had several charters, but I would like to get China Southern to come back. I think having them back would be brilliant. I had a lot of good things about China Southern, and I like their livery. I like blue. So yeah, British Airways, Virgin, and China Southern. Actually, I'm not that fussed. I'm hearing rumors that it's meant to be two A380s at some points. Same with Manchester. But the A380 isn't going, it's just being swapped. Instead of it coming in the afternoon, it'll come on later at night instead. So the 777 at night, that will be the A380, and we'll get another triple. When we'll have the 777 back at around half 11, 12. So it's not properly going away, but it will probably make it a bit more harder for me to stay at the airport and get it, especially if it's at night. I'm probably not gonna stop back, but I might get some nice sunset videos if I stay long enough. If I feel I can, because I have to time everything. Like I would say, I'll probably end up getting up at 6 in the morning just so I can get there to see United and American take off. Stay the whole day, maybe between 3 and 5, and then I have to figure out how I'm gonna get home because you'll get to a point where services coming into my town will basically be slower than they are, and I've got to make sure everything's timed. So it's going to be harder for me to get the A380 until they put it back in the afternoon. So the A380 ain't going, but I do like the 777 as well. So to me, it makes no difference. But thank you for your question. Obviously every plane crash is a tragedy, and my thoughts go out to the survivors and the families of the victims of the crash. And I'm trying to keep myself up to date of everything that happens involving the accidents, from news reports to official accounts to photos and everything like that. So it is completely devastating, and I hope they can find what went wrong so it don't happen again. And my thoughts go out to the friends, families, and survivors of the accident. My EMA, East Midlands Airport, basically. I had a plan for that. It's still saved, but I was planning to get it done after Belfast. But like with everything, life doesn't plan itself, does it? Because I was planning to do Belfast, then do East Midlands Airport, and I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't know when that's gonna be up now, because when I was making them, I had free time. I was on Universal. No, I was on job seekers allowance. All of a sudden, I missed an appointment, and basically they stopped my money. Then they put me onto universal credit. Then straight away after that, I had no money for a couple of months. Because I had no money, they kept on sending me to jog clubs daily and daily and daily. And when I finally got to a point where I finished all of them, they've gone and put me on a placement now for 8 weeks. And that's why there's been a big gap between when I'm making videos at Bingham Airport and my airport plans and my top 10s and everything in between. I just don't have time. I will get it done sooner or later. You just gotta be patient with me, I'm afraid. But thank you for your question. Oh, what's my favourite disaster video? I don't know, because they were all pretty rubbish. The problem that I had was I was learning as I was going along. Obviously you've seen my taste in music, and my taste in spelling is just terrible. And it still kind of is, and I'm starting to get better, but with the music wise, I'm still trying to find it hard. But to answer your original question, I don't know, because they're really bad. Would I start making them again? Probably. I do have one in the works, which I'll tell you in the next question. When will the next top 10 air crashes will be out? Well, near enough the end of the year now. Every year, this will be my third year I'm doing this, where it's the top 10 of this year. Same with 2014, same with 2015, I'm doing it for this year as well. So that is my next top 10. I'm also going to add 2 for this year. So one for air disasters and one for rail disasters, which is kind of a bit different because I haven't uploaded something to Disaster of the World for ages, and it's just been left there. So I thought I would do something a bit different, this kind of top 10, and I hope you guys will like this one as well. So 2 top 10 videos are coming near enough the end of the year. So I hope that will keep you happy for now. I do plan to do more top 10s. I think I might do India after this one though. Others I'm still looking into. Ukraine I've also been looking into as well. South Africa. I might end up redoing several of the accidents that I've previously done before. Might end up doing I'm not sure. Might do. Which one was the one I was looking into before? I think I was looking into Mexico, doing Mexico all over again. I think I made a few mistakes on Mexico. I think I might do it again. But yeah, the 2016 air crash will be the next one to come, and top 10 rail accidents of this year as well will also come up. Then after that, I'm afraid you'll have to wait until I get some sorted, which may take months in my case. So, thank you for your question. that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing to my channel. Really much appreciated, and I hope you can continue to support my channel, and I will gladly continue to support yours and liking all your videos and so on and so forth. And once again, thank you. See you in the next 1000.